literally, well, it's not that hot here. It's 82 degrees or something like that, but humid. It's like a rainforest. It's tropical. But anyway, I went to go start the tractor. Now, mind you, I bought the RX in May of last year, so May of 23. It's actually got a build date of 2022, so it probably sat for a year, maybe a little more, maybe a little less on a dealer's lot until they sold it. But from the time I got it, the battery's been garbage. Either that or I've got a background somewhere that's draining the battery, something like that. So I just put it on a tender for the last year whenever I'm not using it, and I've had no issue. Well, I went to start this morning, this afternoon I should say, it's 2 o'clock, and nothing. So I don't know, I'm guessing maybe the lead for the battery tender came off the terminals on the battery or something. I need to check it out. I don't want to do anything outside today more than I have to, just because it's so nasty out here. So for right now, I just put a battery tender on, not battery tender, battery charger on there to get it started, so I can move some IBCs that are full of wood splits, firewood splits. And in the meantime, I'm driving around pulling memory cards from trail cams. But I'm about fed up with this battery, man. I need to take it out and actually load test it to see if the battery's actually shot or if I've got a problem elsewhere. That's my only complaint for this machine since I bought it. Other than, I mean, the hydraulics are not great compared to my Kubota hydraulics. As far as doing 2 functions at once, hydraulics are strong as hell, no problem there. It's just the sweet spot to do, say, curl and raise or dump and lower at the same time. I can get it to do it, but they're incredibly slow when you do 2 functions at once. But whatever. Other than that, I'm very happy with the tractor. So now I'm going to drive around for the next 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Pull the rest of my memory cards from trail cams, and then see if I can get the tractor started to put those IBCs. Now I'm going to I turned this off. I pulled a few memory cards. I've just got one more camera I have to go pull a card out of. Last week, somehow when I put the memory card in 2 weeks ago, after reading them, I forgot to turn the camera on, which sucks because out of all the cameras we've got up, this is the one that I'm about to go pull right now that is always the most active. We catch all kinds of bear, deer, porcupine, skunks, you name it, but I catch it out here, bobcat. So the fact that I forgot to turn this one on, really, I was sad. I wanted to cry. Oh well. Hopefully we'll have something show up on it this week. And let me go pull it. Hey everyone. Well, I've been not sitting around, but I had to have the tractor on the charger for about, 2 hours. Because the dummy that I am, when I hooked up the battery charger to the battery, one of the, positive cable, whatever, wasn't on the post correctly, so it sat there for 45 minutes not charging when I thought it was. In any event, we just swapped out the grapple for the forks. We got it on the first time, which I can't believe. It usually takes me 4 or 5 tries to get the damn, whatever the attachment is onto the quick attach plates, but we got it, so we're going to go move some IBCs in the rain. Flying the drone today, videoing, setting a couple more IBCs out in the drying area, but not going to do it now apparently. One more reason I'm grateful to have a cab. If I didn't, I wouldn't be out here right now, and I'd be getting nothing done. Let's see how well this goes. I've got this camera here. Here, I'll use my cell phone to show you. so I can see the front attachment. You can see the forks down there, but not very well. I think I'm going to take a grinder and cut this part of the brick guard out of the forks so that I can see a little bit better, because this is always hit or miss too. Sometimes it takes me a few tries to get this right, and I've broken a few IBCs, the bases on doing this before too, and at $30 a piece, I'd rather not do that either. There we go. That's better. Do this. Shoot, I think it's hailing now. Saw me doing earlier in the video. While I was waiting for the battery on this to charge enough to start, I went in and looked at all four of the memory cards. Just saw a bunch of deer and a raccoon, which I'm not sure what's going on. Last year we had a whole lot more wildlife: bear, coyote, shoot, I don't even remember everything. Porcupine, skunks, raccoons. One of those big birds that Beth likes a lot. Whooping cranes, sandhill cranes. Remember sandhill cranes? I don't even remember what else. But this year I've only seen, granted I didn't put the cams out until way later, but still, they've been out for 3 weeks now. I've seen one bear, 6, 8 deer maybe, and a raccoon. So something's going on. It just seems weird to me why we don't have the amount of wildlife we had last year. Set pretty well. Switch the medium here so I can get this crap done. I killed the tractor dropping the clutch in 8th gear. I'm glad it started because the tractor hasn't been running that long since I had to jump the battery, so I could have been screwed. I would have had to leave it sit out here in the rain while I put a charger on it to get it started again. I'm glad that wasn't the case. Alright, Alright, we've got the second IBC. And we'll put it in the drying area. Windshield though. It works. I'll take it. And it looks like as quickly as that storm rolled in, we'll see, but it looks like it's over. Dropped a lot of rain real quick though. I think Beth said her garden's not doing very well. I think we've had, I don't know how much, but we've had a lot of rain this year, and I think that's been detrimental to her garden, at least based on what she said. I had to get out of there today because I had to get out of the house today because she was cleaning windows, so the whole house smelled like vinegar. I had to get out and find something to do. I don't even have any counterweight on the back, and that IBC is completely full. Well, the wood's been cut since last year, so it's semi-dry, but it's not completely dry by any stretch of the imagination. But it doesn't, eat. So even without counterweight on the back, this thing almost always feels rock solid. Granted, going over side hills and stuff like that, maybe not so much, but that's not what we're talking about here. I'm just talking about heavy things on the front end loader, whether it be a log in the grapple or an IBC full of firewood. I don't have a lot of pucker moments, not from weight on the front anyway, which is nice. Up there. I don't know if they just need to be tight, or if I put them like that, or jarring around, made them sag down like this, but they're pointed down at the tractor, not on the front. They're not the greatest lights in the world anyway, but what are you going to do? Now Beth wants a couple more IBCs because she said she may want to split in the morning. So I'll set up, let me see, how much wood does she have? That was about little less than a half a quart, so 2 IBCs should be plenty. See if we can get this. See, when the weeds are tall, it's hard. I just don't have that much practice. I need more. See all that rain? In what, 20 minutes maybe? That's a lot of water. I was going to have to go. Those short 2x4s on either side that hold the logs from rolling off. I didn't want to use drywall screws to put them on again like I did last time because they're damn near impossible to unscrew if and when you need to. So I just nailed them on real quick because I wanted to get that out of my shop. And we did one day of bucking. Yeah, not even. A couple hours maybe of bucking. And when I dropped the logs on there, it pulled those nails out right away on a lot of those vertical 2x4s. So I've got a fix. I think I've got a better fix, one that'll last longer. Let me think, where do I need to put this? Is the back further maybe? Yeah. Somewhere about there should be good. But I need a couple more carriage bolts with washers, and then I'll get that fixed on a more permanent way, more permanent. I can't find the word I'm looking for. More permanent solution. Get it? I cannot. Where am I? Hello? Second or fifth time is a charm, baby. Tractor owner like a lot of the guys that I watch, like Hank Hamilton, Joe the Farmer, Capper Outdoors. Those guys are operators. I'm still a rookie, but I'm getting the job done, so I guess it's really all that matters. Shit. See, pull out the bottom on that IBC again. Just wrecked another. I don't know if those. I haven't taken a close look, so I don't know if those are salvageable after I do that or not. So I can show you what I did, take a picture of it. There. You see the bottom there? I do that a lot of times when I'm using forks moving these. I don't know if it's just due to my lack of experience, which I'm sure is part of it. But I think part of it may be, and it's not the case where these are sitting right now because it's relatively flat. But sometimes when I put them down, I'll go back to the regular camera. Sometimes when I put them down in the drying area, that ground's not perfectly flat, so it's harder to get the forks out. But whatever, if I ruined them, I ruined them. I'm not happy about it because I paid $30 a piece for them, and I need another truckload. But I don't want to keep buying them if I'm just going to keep ruining them. So now the dilemma. You saw I killed the tractor a few minutes ago and it had enough juice to start again. But like I said, either this battery is bad and I need to have it load tested and replace it if that's the case, or I've got a bad ground somewhere or some kind of a slow drain. And I'm not sure. I had it plugged in like I said, but when I looked at it the other day when I was down here, it was flat. The battery tender was flashing from a green light, which means the battery had hooked up to its charge, to the orange one, back and forth, green, orange, as though we're going from being fully charged to back in the charging stage. So I have to go find maybe I'll go online and find the battery tender's owner's manual and see if that was some kind of an indication that it was giving me that I just was oblivious to at that point in time. I think I'm going to let this run for a while longer to charge it, and then we'll try the battery tender again and see how it goes. I'll let you know.